We're backstage with Nadine Sierra. Nadine, can you just tell us a little bit about your character?
Yes, I can. Gilda is a very innocent, sweet girl. Her father is Rigoletto, and she actually doesn't even know what her father does as his occupation. She's quite ignorant of the world and the evils of the world. So she stays pure until she unfortunately meets the Duke of Mantua, who is a famous womanizer, but he pretends to be a student, and she falls in love with him, and unfortunately falling in love with him ends up being disastrous for her. But she's a very strong girl, very strong-willed, and knows who she loves, how she loves, and what she'll sacrifice for that love.
Now, being so young yourself, do you identify with your character?
Yes, I really identify with Gilda, because it was not that long ago that I had my, first love and was experiencing what it was to be an adult and realize that some things in this world are wonderful and some things are not so wonderful. And that's part of growing up. And I'm still going through that process of growing up since I'm so young. So yes, I can really relate. I don't think I would go to that extreme that she did, but yes, I can relate.
Now, vocally, did you have any challenges with your role?
In the beginning I did, because this is the biggest role I've ever done, and it's Verdi, so it can be a little heavy. But I had to really try to pace myself throughout the learning process, and even on stage still, I try to pace myself in a way that I think helps me to get through to the very end. Yes. But now the role is very, very, I want to say easy, but it comes naturally. I don't want to say easy because it's not easy, yes. But it does come naturally now, and I actually really look forward to singing it every time I come into the theater.
So. We love it, absolutely.
Thank you, yeah.
Now, we love the second scene, the second act, where you are laying down flat on your back and singing. Tell us about that. Is it hard? How was it?
Well, when I was a child, I actually started taking voice lessons when I was 6. I had a voice teacher who used to make me sing on my back, lying down, many times in lessons. It's actually good for releasing tension in the neck and the back. So I used to do that all the time. So I think from then, I remembered, I used to do that. And actually, it's not hard, because I, practiced it as a child. And the person who came up with this idea was the director, Jeffrey Buckman. Yeah. And he said to me in the first rehearsal, Nadine, do you think you could do the cadenza on your back? And I was like, yeah, I think I can. So we tried it, and little by little, every rehearsal, it got better and easier.
Love it.
Yes, and people love it. It's so funny.
Now, you've done singing competitions, I know, in 2009, and you are a Florida native. So how is it after your competitions, just coming back home and performing here?
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, I don't really consider this when I do come to Florida to work. I don't consider it really work, because I get to be with my family, which, I don't see them that often, and I get to be in fabulous weather, and I'm not always used to that. So for me, it's almost a vacation. I get both. I get to work and do what I love, and I get to see my family, whom I love very much, and I get to go to the beach and